I'm home not a lot of time. So, and even when we watch the game, you know, she said, "Hey, Daddy, why you're not on the pitch?" I say, "Look, because I'm injured."
Ganz herzlich. Im schönsten Stadion der Welt, die besten Fans der Welt. Ich begrüße die Fans von Borussia Dortmund.
Welcome to the Matchday Magazine, and I'm really delighted about today because I can finally ask somebody how he's doing that I haven't talked to in a while. Axel Witsel, how are you at first?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good, thank you.
Where are you at the moment?
I'm in Belgium.
Okay.
At the moment.
Very well, very well. Of course, I have to ask how that surgery went and how the rehab is coming along.
The surgery went really good also. After the surgery, I didn't have any pain.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to take any medication for the pain. So that was really good. And I started the rehab after 2 weeks. Because for 2 weeks you just need to you know, put your feet up and just wait to heal a little bit, you know, and then after 2 weeks you can start your rehab. Yeah,
I know. I still remember I had the same thing, so I can feel with you a little bit. I can tell you already that we all miss you here in Dortmund, not just as a player and as a leader on the pitch, but also as a person. And I think I'm not the only one. So here are some guys who want to talk to you.
Cher Axel, en ces temps quelque peu compliqués, mais je sais que tu restes néanmoins positif comme toujours. Je te souhaite une très très bonne rééducation, que tout se passe pour le mieux. On t'attend ici avec impatience et Torgan mettra le magnum au frais. N'oublie pas que c'est le loser de la belote et qui va raquer une bonne et belle bouteille.
À Chaloupe, t'as entendu ton copain là, il ment tout le temps. Non, bonne revalidation, on compte sur toi pour revenir encore plus fort, mais on sait très bien que tu vas tout faire pour et reviens vite pour faire le troisième à la belote parce que on peut pas jouer à deux, donc fais ça bien et on espère à bientôt. Ciao, ciao.
À bientôt, gros bisous.
Chaloup, Jule und ich hoffen, dass es dir mittlerweile ein bisschen besser geht. Und wir haben gehört, du bist nächste Woche im Feiertagsmagazin und wünschen dir natürlich viel Spaß. Wir hoffen, dass wir dich bald mal wiedersehen werden und bis dahin, mach's gut. Ciao, ciao.
So Axel, tell me, what do you think about those nice greetings?
No, it was you know, it was really nice from them. For me also, you know, it's not easy. I miss also my teammate.
Yeah.
I miss, you know, the trainings, the games, the competition. But I mean, that's life. I mean, that's football. You know, sometimes, you know, everything is good. I had, you know, the last 16 years, nothing special, no injury. So I cannot be mad. I just need to, you know, accept that and move on and work hard to come back stronger.
So we've seen briefly the shirts, the Get Well Soon Axel shirts that the team, the guys wore before the Mainz game actually. If you see such things in television, is that an extra motivation to, you know, come back stronger, come back quicker?
Yeah, it's an extra. You're right, motivation. It give you, you know, some power, you know, to keep going and training hard, you know, every day to come back. But it was a really nice gesture from the club, from the staff, the president, from everybody, and of course from the player. And I was the same place in front of the TV, you know, watching. So I was touched, you know.
Yeah.
A really nice message.
Very good. Tell me, how does a day in rehab now look like? What do you do at the moment?
What I do in the moment? So I train every day, from day to Saturday. Sunday I have 1 day off.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's about like 2 hours, a little bit more than 2 hours.
Yeah.
So first I make some treatment on the field, some manipulation, because this is really manipulation important to.
Yeah.
I have back this flexibility. So I start from this manipulation, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then I work everything I can for now, you know, like upper body, even the legs, even if I have, if you see.
Yeah, the cast.
I have the big, even with this, I train, so my legs, upper body. For now, I don't do so much cardio because I still have the boots, so I cannot put the full power on my feet, you know.
Yeah.
So I have to wait a little bit. But normally in 2 weeks, I move the big boots, and then I think the really hard work really starts, you know.
Yeah. You can look forward to that. That's fun always. So on Instagram and social media, we've seen a little bit of what you're doing at the moment. And of course, we want to have another look to just see what Axel does for his comeback.
You're the reason it will last forever. You're the starter staring back up in the mirror. Cause it's special when you stand out from the rest. When you know that you're the best. Tell me what it feel like to have no fear at all and do it here in real life. Real time right now, all day long. I know it's special and I know you know it feels right.
That looks actually quite good already. We've seen on Instagram as well that you watch the games of your team, obviously, live on television.
Yeah.
Tell me, and be honest, how often do your kids have to cover their ears because you're cussing about what you see on television recently?
Yeah, true that we are not in a good position. If I'm right, we are in the sixth position. Of course, it's not a position where we belong because we have to be minimum. I mean, second. You know. So I don't know. We are in a time where we are trying things, but it doesn't work really good, you know. For example, if to score goals, we need I don't know 5, 6 good opportunity, you know. And you know, the last years it was like you breathe, you score, you know.
Yeah, it was more easy. Yeah.
Well, you have like bad moments, but I think the most important it's, you know, everybody needs to stick together and work hard. And I think Matchday, I think it was a few days ago, that after the crazy week against Leverkusen and Gladbach and one more, I forgot.
Augsburg, no, Paderborn, no, was it? I don't know.
Was
Mainz, right? Yeah, exactly.
Because we took 1 point in 3 games.
Yeah.
And he said our objective changed since that week, you know. And I think it's why now we need to do everything, you know, to fight to be in Champions League next season, because a club as Dortmund has to play Champions League. Yeah. No Europa League or nothing. We have to play next season Champions League, and with the group we have, of course, we can do better. But now we're in this position, and I'm sure we will finish in the first 4.
Saturday, we're going to play in this very beautiful but very snowy at the moment stadium against Hoffenheim. The last 2 games here we've won, actually, and of course we want to make it a triple. But what will be key to get that next win?
I think from the first minutes we have to be, aggressive, put a lot of pressure on the opponent, because we play at home, and in the situation we have, we don't need to think too much. Whatever we do, if we play bad or good, the most important it will be to take this 3 points and that's it. I mean, you can play, tiki-taka, beautiful, but at the moment, what we need is the 3 points.
Yeah, absolutely right. And aggressive from the first moment, I will be it now as well, because we have a little challenge now. But before we do, I have to just let our viewers know what happened last time around, when Nobby actually played Rafa Guerreiro. And this time, the guest was on the winning hand. He won very close by 1-0, because Rafa guessed that there will be a German goal scorer, actually. That's good, yeah. He was right. You need to cover a little bit of ground here, make it a little closer race. You're my guest, so you can have the first pick.
Mittelfeld.
Okay.
Der Leini spielt 90 Minuten.
Okay, that's your guess. Then I will go... Bellingham mit Zweikampfquote mehr als 60%.
Bleibt ohne Gegentor.
Bleibt ohne, so we don't concede a goal. Yeah, bleibt ohne Gegentor. Okay. Then I will go...
I said it.
Okay. I will go again once more. I will say our defense will score a goal. So Abwehr macht ein Tor. That would be 3 points there. That would be nice, actually.
Yeah.
So last pick.
Last pick. It depends if Yusufa play a little bit. Because Erling score, but it's just 1 point. For the last one, Haaland and Moukoko treffen.
Both. Oh, that would be nice, actually. So I play it safe. I will say Sturm, Haaland trifft. So that's 1 point. There will be one. Yeah, but I hope for Moukoko. I always enjoy seeing him play and score, but I don't know. Before I let you go, I got one more question. Of course, you need to stay home at the moment, and but on the upside, I think your daughters are really happy now that they get to spend so much time with you. Is that correct?
Yeah. Every day they ask me, especially Evie, the smaller one.
Yeah.
She asks me, but why you have pain? I say, you were running on the pitch and boom, And I said, so look, Daddy is injured now, so it's not working, because for us it's not like work, It's like we love what we do. But I had to explain her. I said, look, I'm not working because I'm injured, so it's gonna take a lot of time. So you have to be patient and cool and positive. And but every day, she asks me the same question, or like, why are you still home? Why you go to training, or why you don't?
Oh, she wants you to leave.
No, she doesn't want me to leave, but of the beginning was like, a little bit strange for them, because they are not used to, I'm home, not a lot of time, so. And even when we watch the game, she said, "Hey, Daddy, why you're not on the pitch?" I say, "Look, because I'm injured."
Yeah, you have to wear that ugly boot.
I enjoy, also in the times like this to spend more time, of course, with my family.
Yeah, but let them know that you're gonna recover quick and you're gonna be stronger in the comeback, and we can't wait to have you back. Okay.
That's the objective.
So all the best for you and your family, of course. Stay strong through rehab, and then I'll see you once you get back here to Dortmund, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
See you.
So that's it for this week. Take care.
Thank you.
And bye.
Bye.